My name's Kris Walker. I'm 19 years old. This is my second year at Algonquin, and I play basketball and soccer for the varsity men's team. I'm taking a 2-year program, business marketing. It's pretty funny actually because my dad took the exact same course at the exact same college 30-some odd years ago. And where I want to be later in life is pretty much where my father is now. He's a big influence.
I never knew I was Kris's inspiration until about 2 years ago. We were at a team function, year-end party, and some of what Kris had to say was pretty intense and emotional for me. And it really hit home at that point that he does listen, and I have been a pretty solid influence for him.
Being a dual sport athlete is very difficult, especially on my time schedule, especially having a social life, spending time with my dad. Everything is very hard to juggle. If I'm not at school, I'm here either sleeping, eating, or doing homework. I do a lot of homework. My dad might say otherwise, but I do a lot of homework as it is. We're in the second year here at doing business marketing, and it's very difficult. I have a girlfriend. We've been dating for almost 2 years now, which is pretty long time. But since I've been dual sporting and going to school, she goes to Ottawa U. I haven't seen her in probably a month and a half, somewhere around there, probably just before school started. When it comes to which sport I prefer, I think that I'd have to go with soccer, only because of the group of guys that I'm with. I bond more with them, I'd say, than I do with the guys from basketball, only because I've been around them for so long, since I was around 12 years old. Recently, I got injured playing soccer. I was working hard, doing some drills for our goalkeeping coach, Les, and somehow pulled my hamstring, which didn't feel too pleasant. When getting injured, it's not always fun. You got to go through a lot of physio, a lot of hard work to get back to the state that you were in before you got injured. When you're in the physio room, it's a lot of focus. And I'd say it's also a lot of hard work, because you don't want to do anything to aggravate your injury any more than it already is. Teammates look at you when you have an injury. It's not so much that they're judging you, but they're more concerned. They're more concerned, if anything, because they're worried that you could be done for the season. Injuries are come pretty often, actually, in many sports, believe it or not. And so yeah, your teammates are concerned about you because they're more family than anything. They worry about you. We take care of each other, and we want to make sure everyone's okay in tip-top shape for our games. Coming up soon actually is our provincials. The start of our provincials, our crossover game with the Western team is coming up, and sadly I won't be ready to play because of my injury.
With Kris being injured recently, and the likelihood that he's not going to be able to play in the provincials here in Ottawa, it's a little disappointing. I do admit to that, but at the same time, it provides for a learning opportunity for him. It's a challenge he has to overcome.
It sucks in a reality, but I know my team's going to do well with or without me, so either way I'll be there to support them on the sidelines and on the bench.